Hello everyone, I'm your lovely host Pikachu and welcome back to Sepia Tears, and he told a girl I love you. Yep, that's where we left off last time. No you don't. I don't care. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to yourself. This isn't like you, Mark. You said we worked together to find my lost memories. That was a lie. You promised to find me no matter where I go. You said it was what you do best. I did, didn't I? A rueful chuckle punctuates her breath. You have to stop running away. I can't. You'll keep on hurting yourself. That's what I should be telling you. I stop in my tracks. Mirror glides in front of me. It's been 3 years, 3 years and we're still the same. Snow pauses in the air and the midnight bells sound in the distance. Merry Christmas, Mark. You're my first love. Aww, that's so cute. A soft sensation brushes across my lips in an instant that lasts a lifetime. It's both warm and cold and tastes vaguely of melting snow. I'll miss you. I kind of want to know what's going on. I wonder if she's like a ghost or something. My legs refuse to move. She's gone before I realize it, lost in a sea of faces, or I don't know, maybe not. I have no idea. Sepia world consumes my vision. I'm on the roof of the school, drowning in the sunset's thick light. Everywhere I look, the world is heavy, bittersweet, surreal. There she stands, the person who mattered the most to me. With the sun at her back, she faces me, a mere silhouette in my memory. Hair blows softly to the side in the breeze that I can't feel. Her signature ribbons, endearing as ever, trail along with it. No. I open my eyes. It's dark. The streetlights are still on the downtown and partygoers make it feel as if nothing has changed, but the most important thing is missing. She's gone. She disappeared just like she promised. No. This isn't the end. Think. God dang it. Just think. I'm just kidding. It's like, I just read that. I can do this. I can figure this out. Okay. Mira vanished approximately 15 minutes ago. We're in a crowded place with easy access to public transit. I'll face the truth. If she wanted to escape, she'd be gone by now. I'll never find her again. Therefore, if I do find her again, it'll be because she wants me to. Maybe she's waiting. Why did Mira meet me in the first place? We met because she knew me somehow. Was the school roof coincidentally chosen as our meeting place, or was she referring to what happened 3 years ago? Her parting words implied that she knew what happened, but I don't want to make of it. Mira could be the girl from 3 years ago. It would make sense in a way if she was lying all along. She could simply be here to toy with me. Of course, I know that's not true, but if it is, well, it's clear that she feels guilty about something. Did she come back from the past to toy with me and end up falling for me instead? It's unlikely. It's incredibly unlikely, but it's the only way I can explain her tears. She might not have had bad intentions either. Maybe she was just curious. Maybe she wanted to see where I end up after she unintentionally broke my heart. Wait, let's not get carried away. What I need here is tangible evidence. In retrospect, clues were scattered everywhere, even assuming that she was putting on an act when we first met. It looks like even she couldn't build a perfect wall. There's the pocket watch for one. It shouldn't mean much. Surely she had a regular wristwatch somewhere, but where would she even obtain a thing like that, and how much would it cost? And then there's her father's library and her tear-stained eyes when she told me about Leonard Kinsey. Even back then it was easy to put the pieces together. Mira's from a wealthy family and Kinsey is a close relative to her. She knows her way around the city because she grew up here. On top of that, she knows which schools I've attended and the details of what happened 3 years ago. Ultimately, I don't need to figure out who she is. I need to figure out where she is. Huh. This isn't so hard after all. There are really only 2 places she could expect me to search. The roof of the school and the hilltop with the cherry tree. The roof would make sense. It's Silicool, the place where we first met, is the place where she wants us to part. Not to mention it invariably brings back memories from 3 years ago. Whatever the role in that story was, maybe the rooftop means something to her too. But I can't forget about the hill either. That was the first day we spent together. The first time I saw that she was really like beneath the facade she tried to put up. Wouldn't it be significant to her too? Wouldn't she want to visit before she leaves, especially if she used to go there as a child? Kinsey's hilltop isn't too far from here, but it's a bit of a detour. The school is a long way off by public transit. It's possible to go to the hill and then head back to the school, but if Mira is in a rush, I won't be able to catch up if my guess is wrong. I have to pick one. Slowly, carefully. What would Mira want? Alright. I'm only going to find her if she wants me to, and there can be only one place that means more to her than anywhere else. I think it might be the hill? Maybe? I don't know. I save here in case I'm wrong, and then I can just go back. Go to the hill. I've got it. She'll be at the hill. I grit my teeth and sprint through the... Oh man, I should have quick save. Can I like scroll back? Quick saves are nice. Oh, okay, so it goes with my last choice. That's cool. I grit my teeth and sprint through the snowy city. I made it. Collapse in the snow with the hill looming before me, just a little bit more. A few more steps, a few more frosted breaths. I place my hand on the edge of the hill, digging into the snow. It'll only take a bit more energy to pull myself up. The moment I peek above this hill, it'll be over. What will I do if she isn't there? Well, I'll quick load. She was crying. She was crying, damn it. Isn't that all that matters? Tense my fingers against the frozen ground. I find a solid rock to push on, and with my body poised, I climb the last yard. Da-da-da. Hey. You came. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if I didn't. But why here? Isn't that what I should be asking you? Stop. What? I ran away for a reason. We can't be together. What right do you have to decide that? I told you I was lying from the beginning. Shut up. The fleeting snow on Mira's hair drops a little match in my stomach, and everything goes ablaze. I love you. Now stop talking. Step forward, or step toward her and she steps back. Wait, you don't understand. It isn't that easy. It isn't that simple. We're not fit for each other and they'll never change. It didn't work back then and it sure as hell won't work now. Never. Are you kidding me? Not in the least. I try to respond, but her expression stops me. Mark, it's over. I screwed up and we'll never be able to be together after what happened. Goodbye. Wait. I shout at her, but her fingers vanish down a hidden path at the back of the hill. I run after her, but the results don't surprise me. All that's left are footprints in the snow. I collapse. Oh, that's not right. Or that's right. I caught a glimpse of something while I was chasing after her. Don't cry. Something inside of me cracks. No, 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 no. Oh, I'm not even clicking anymore. Somebody knows. No, 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 no. This isn't over. I made the right decision. I found her. I read her heart. I was an inch from success, but the cycle continues, which means as long as I persist, I can try again, over and over and over and over, even if it kills me, even if it turns me into a dry, soulless husk. Boy, you better stand up. I better save again in case I picked the wrong decision. Most of the time I'm pretty good at decisions. So I've played tons and tons of visual novels with you. I'm gonna just save over her, or should I save over her? That one's my first one, might as well. You better stand up, boy. I'll do it. I'll do it again. I'll stab myself again and again. Whoa! Did I pick the wrong choice? Don't stab yourself. It's for her. I'll shatter my heart. Oh. I thought it went for a dark turn for a second there. I thought when he said he'll stab himself, I didn't know he was actually just meaning like, oh yeah. He meant like hurting himself emotionally, not physically. I was like, don't literally stab yourself, okay, bro? I didn't realize it was that type of visual novel. I showed him my heart as many times as it takes. It's dark. The streetlights are still on and downtown partygoers make it feel as nothing has changed, but the most important thing is missing. She's gone. Whoa! Did I loop? Wow. Can I skip all of this? Oh crap, I went the wrong direction. I need to skip this. I looped. Holy shiz, man. Okay. Maybe try and go to the hill and fall down instead? I mean, she was at the hill. Unless I'm supposed to pick the city. What the hell is there to understand? I pushed. It doesn't matter. No, I won't accept it. I pushed and I pushed. Oh wait, so I guess it's different. Is that all you're gonna do? Shout until I give in and embrace you? If that's the case, then I might as well leave. I love you. No matter what I do, I can't change that. No matter who you really are or what you did. Even if I tell myself I don't care or if I try to give up. Hey! How the fuck did I loop then? Do I have like secret magic powers? Because I thought I fucked up for a second. But apparently I didn't. If it doesn't matter if I say I love you or hate you, I can't stop. That's how important you are. It's incredibly stupefyingly mind-boggling dumb, isn't it? But I can't help it. No one can. Are you serious? I wish I weren't, but I am. I can't give up on you. Do you think you can give up on me? You shouldn't have come here. God, why are you here of all places? I only wanted to visit for a moment, just to say goodbye. You were supposed to meet me at the school, and I guess that's just too bad. If you end up hating me, I'll never be able to live with myself. I'm like you, I'm wounded too. So tell me everything, but it's wrong, it's all wrong. As long as you're with me, I'll forgive you. So tell me. If I do, then tell me this. Why didn't you run away? You could have hidden someplace where I'd never find you. You weren't supposed to find me here. You should have gone back to where we first met. I had been waiting, and I would have said goodbye, and none of this would have happened. And yet you came here. The smile pushes its way through the tears. Yeah, I did. It's too late to run away. Strands of hair flicker across her eyes and the memory resurface. I was there, Mark. I remember everything. You were hurt. You didn't cry, but you were like a kid, realizing for the first time that there's no Santa Claus. I remember you. But you. You don't remember me? Mira. It all makes sense. She was never a long-lost love. She was just... I deceived you, Mark. I dressed like her, acted like her, lived like her. Dyed my hair, stole her ribbon, and used it all against you. So what? You're you. You're the one I fell for. If only it were that simple. I wasn't kidding. I lied. Lied about everything. That doesn't matter. Don't you see what this means? The woods, the roof, your window, everything. Asking you about your taste in literature, what a joke. I wouldn't read classic literature if I didn't have a teacher breathing down my neck. And the sports day at my school, that too. At least I had the sense to practice jumping out of my own bedroom window 10 or 20 times before doing it for real. Just imagine it. A lonely girl standing in front of the mirror trying and retying her ribbon until I looked like her crush's crush, her rival, her idol. Standing there for hours forgetting that there was homework to be done and dinner to be eaten, just standing there crying. You know how hurt you were too. I figured it out as soon as I saw you, but I went ahead with it. I set you up to think you had a chance, didn't even think twice. Storybook romance doesn't exist, Mark. Wasn't this all a bit too convenient? Reality would never unfold that way. It never does unless one of the parties is putting on a show. Isn't it pathetic you don't know me? You've never even met me. It's everything about me. This was all just a story to prove that I can make you look at me. To me, you're the boy who changed my life. But to you, I'm no one. The girl you fell for doesn't exist. I'm no savior. I'm a fantastic actress. My hands are numb to the wind. And what about the hill? What? You said you were acting right. What about the evening we spent on this hill? Were you wearing a mask even then? And our kiss, was that a lie too? Oh, I'm sure. Totally convinced. You were my first love, Mark. I took this ribbon from your crush because I wanted to be like her, and I lied to you these past 2 weeks to prove that I finally was. And now that's done, there's nothing more to be said. I smile. I think you're missing the point. I couldn't expect you to know this, but there's one fact that you forgot to calculate. All this time I wondered if you were a childhood friend, and I thought this was all nostalgia. I assumed that was why I was falling for you. You reminded me of something of someone, but that's not the case at all. We were barely even acquaintances. You know what that means, don't you? The memory is irrelevant. It was you that I fell for. You might think you're a great actress, but you're not perfect. See, this is what you're doing right now. This is called acting. Mark, you're not the only one who's doing stupid things in the name of love. The name of love? Confess. Don't confess. What does it matter? You're screwed once you fall for someone anyway. So let's make the best of a bad situation, shall we? At least I got a happy ending, I guess. Will you join me? You can't do this. You're weak. I'll learn to be strong. It takes a lot of guts to be strong, you know, and I'm not strong either. Then you'll learn to be strong too. What if I can't? Then we'll be weak together. Does it even matter? You're not taking this seriously enough. This is a big commitment. Things might go wrong and we can hurt each other. What if you wake up one morning and decide to walk out on me? That won't happen. Then what if I decide to walk out on you? That's... Gotcha. I would have just said, like, I'd chase you to the ends of the world, girl. I don't know. Probably said world weird. She runs her hands through her hair and unties the dangling red stripe. That won't happen, you sure? Mm-hmm. Absolutely, I promise. Stop crying! I'm just kidding. Totally picking. Aw, so sweet! Vomits. I'm just kidding. Nah, I like super cheesy, sweet, overly sugary stuff. They make me happy. That's why I play visual novels. If you make me cry, I'll never forgive you. Or I like visual novels with twists that are pretty messed up. There's this one visual novel I want to play, but I forgot its name. It's something about a hospital, girls being in a hospital, and it's really depressing, sad, and there's twists or something. I don't know. The feeling's mutual. Like, it looks really cute and bubbly and stuff. I don't know. It's been a while. And that, as they say, was that. Oh, is it over? It's funny when you think about it. Funny how simple it all was. Was it simple? It might not seem like a storybook romance, but it's real as the person in front of me. And so I held her tight. As our sepia dyed tears ran dry. I don't know what sepia means. I wonder if this song is copyrighted. It's a really pretty song, but if it's copyrighted, I'm gonna have to edit it out. I'm sorry, guys, you might not hear it. Well, that was pretty cute. I just wonder if it's gonna show anything else like the New Year's Eve thing, because I kind of wanted to see that. I like all these drawings. These are pretty. With them all doing, I guess, the regular stuff. It looks like spring now. Because why would you be wearing a sundress out in winter? That'd be horrible. It'd be cold. Who is that? I don't remember anyone with black hair. Maybe she dyed her hair. Maybe that's the girl I like. Her eyes are purple, right? Oh, if you want to hear the song, there it is. Because it's probably going to get edited out, I bet. If there's no copyright on it, then it'll be all cool and stuff, but I bet there is. Oh, thanks to whoever made this game. I probably should be reading this right now, but it's pretty cute. Rin pie. Produced by Team NDDT, I guess. I don't know, or N-E-E-T. I'm pretty sure that's a D. Yeah, that's an E right there. there anything extra? Nah. Aw, but I wanted to oh, finish, question mark. Now I feel cold all of a sudden. I think it's the snow. Oh, is that what she like actually looks like without her hair being purple? I guess she was trying to look like the other girl. And she has like a white ribbon in her hair, not a red one. Well, let's see what's up. Mira's diary. Thursday, January 1st, Mira's diary. 1st of January, the beginning of a new year, a new chapter. There couldn't be a better time to write this entry. I have a confession to make, multiple confessions actually. I was Mark's classmate in junior high, or to be more precise, I was a secret admirer. People were a challenge for me. Mathematics, art, athletics were easy, but people were a challenge. My father, Leonard Kinsley, the man responsible for the cherry tree on the hill, has always been kind to me, but he's always kept me in his shadows. Fame and fortune are a barrier when they don't belong to you. Proud and confident on the outside, empty on the inside. I was a model daughter and I was alone. He must have thought he could do anything. He certainly acted like it. He caught my eye. He doodled in his notebooks as the teachers droned on. I always wonder what he might be daydreaming about. Ah, crushes. Soon my own daydreams took a hold. Every day at lunch after class I would unconsciously dream up scenarios that led me to him, accidentally dropping my books, helping him with an assignment, bumping into a fountain well, getting a drink at the water fountain, but they were daydreams and daydreams never come true. So my feelings gnawed at me from the inside. Instead, it was like hunger when the body doesn't get what it wants. It lets you know in the worst way possible. The heart works the same way. Eventually, I noticed a change. He started looking at a certain girl from the next class over, and it was a strange look, the same one I saw when I looked in the mirror. Naturally, I did the only thing I could do. I watched. The leaves fell to the ground and snow hit them. I watched as he talked to the girl at lunch and bumped into her in the hallway. Something started dying inside me, but I couldn't understand it. At the same time, something was born. Was it jealousy? I soon came to know determination that I didn't think I had. He had told her to meet him on the roof after school, and from the way he paced back and forth in class, pretending to clean and pack his bags as his eyes anxiously darted to the clock, I knew what he was doing. So I followed him. The confession wasn't bad as he thought it was. Through the lens of heartbreak, a paper cut becomes a knife wound. The girl was attractive, confident, popular. It was no surprise that he fell for her. As it turned out, it was no surprise for her either. She turned him down without a second thought. I still don't know what was going through her mind. Did she want to end the rejection as quickly as possible, like pulling off a band-aid? Was she so used to being adored that lost her ability to sympathize with a broken heart? I'm not sure. When she walked by Mark's incapacitated body, she paused for a moment, pulled the ribbon out of her hair, and wrote something. Did she always do that? Maybe she had an infinite supplies of hair ribbons at home and she distributed one to every boy she rejected, or it was just a whim after noticing that they weren't alone and seeing my no doubt teary eyes. She simply pulled a marker out of her bag, jotting down one final message, dropped it by Mark's hands, and left. The crucial piece of information that took him 3 years to remember was that he never picked up that ribbon. I did. Time flew by after that. I moved overseas with my parents as a part of a business decision, but I was glad to escape. I wasn't running away. I was angry and determined. It didn't take long. I bought new clothes, grew my hair out, got contacts, practiced smiling in front of a mirror, and every day I wore that ribbon in my hair, the memento of 2 tragic first loves. My classmates were distanced from me at first, knowing that I was from a wealthy family, but I began to fit in before long. I made real friends there and overcame my phobia of people. All that remained was overcoming my phobia of love. That was when an opportunity fell into my lap. My dad told me that we would be relocating back home and that I could come with him or stay with my other relatives for a few years. I hesitated for a moment. I was happy, so why return to a place that could only make me sad? But that was precisely why I had to go back. I had something to prove. I came back at the beginning of the December, and I was to start attending school when the new term began. Dad allowed me to select the high school of my choice, so I did some research. The excitement was building. I found out that Mark was attending a local high school with his sister and two friends, and that it wasn't unreasonable for me to attend as well. In the meantime, I had a month to make contact and see what I had missed out on over those 3 years. If all went well, I'd find out that Mark had gotten over his heartbreak. He'd look at me as a girl for the first time and I'd prove to myself that I wasn't as weak as I used to be, but things never go well. I knew he was empty from the moment I first spoke to him, but even if he didn't want to face his feelings, I could show him that love wasn't something to fear. I proved it to him and proved it to myself. The technical stuff was easy. There was a garden beneath a balcony on the school roof, and all I had to do was slide from the balcony to the soil. I hid there at least 10 minutes, so of course he didn't see any footprints, and after all that I had to do was make use of my surroundings. He already expected me to do the impossible, so disappearing in the forest was as simple as stepping off the path and hiding behind a tree. He knew he didn't have to search for me either because I promised to find him. Mark saw through me apparently. I was surprised. I tricked him at first, but he knew that I was smiling from heart when I found him in the park after he talked to Lillian. I was shocked when I found myself enjoying the conversation, shocked, a little afraid. The visit to his room wasn't even part of the plan. I just wanted to see him. It was fun to tease him, to see his reactions to my silliness, and I wanted to get swept up and taken to the first place he could think of. I started to see the quick charm buried beneath years of forced apathy. Before long, I was in love. It was terrible. I didn't want to fall for him. I just wanted to prove that I'm no longer a slave to my emotions, but I ended up proving the opposite. The more I think about it, the more cruel it becomes. Am I only happy because I forced myself to change 3 years ago? My confidence started out as nothing but a lie. Is that what it takes? What about Mark? Even after trying his hardest, he still got hurt, both 3 years ago and now. If I hadn't met him, he would still be avoiding love at every turn. That's horrible. No matter how much we talked, all we could come up with is that love is a horrible, horrible thing. All is fair because it doesn't play by the rules. You can fight your hardest or give up before the battle begins, and you can still win or lose. There's no structure to life, no overarching theme or black and white belief that determines who succeeds and who fails. There isn't always a lesson. Einstein was wrong repeating the I got lost. Repeating the same action over and over grants you drastically different results, and finding a new method doesn't guarantee change. Excuse me. Maybe in the end all that matters is that you don't run away. If an ideal appears before you seize it and make the storybook real. Alright, that was satisfying, but my head is aching and I need to get to bed. We've got a long year ahead of us and I'm still tired from our New Year's celebration last night. Oh, yay, I do get to see the New Year's thing. That's cute. Everyone looks so happy. Achievement unlocked 1st of January. I'm probably... Oh, no. I'm not missing anything. I guess I answered everything right. Let's see. Oh, no. Looks like I'm missing this one. But she looks happier now and the music's more upbeat, not as somber. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys sometime soon. Goodbye.